Now, I know this is only going to be for a specifically small group of people. It might appeal to the horror fans, the heavy metal fans, and the heavy metal and horror fans, which fall into both categories, obviously, already. But I'm going to look into this and talk for a few minutes about it, because there's loads of blatant links between the two. I mean, ever since the days of Black Sabbath, because look at the name Black Sabbath, it was the name of a horror film. Heavy metal is about scaring people, just like horror. I mean, we've had like White Zombie, we've had Rob Zombie, who directs films. Obviously, he was the frontman of White Zombie as well. But then there's cases of like shock horror, shock metal with people like Alice Cooper, who does things like decapitates himself on stage, and crazy stunts like that, to Marilyn Manson. Metal was all about scaring people. It's about, I know this sounds cliched, but there's songs about the devil, there's songs about murderers. I'm sorry if you can't hear me because there's a plane going over, but it's all about what it looks like and what it sounds like and trying to frighten people. That's one of the reasons why it appeals to people, because it's different. It's not normal. It's not safe. That's the appeal of it. I mean, you've got, I know I'm going back to his films again, Halloween 1, 2. There's so many metal and rock songs in it, from Kiss and Rush. And then you can go to House of Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects. I mean, Rob Zombie's Long Pussy Liquor was used in it, along with, I can't remember what other songs were used in House of Thousand Corpses at the moment. But, I mean, there's The Devil's Rejects. There was, the last scene has Freebird playing over it. I mean, even look at like Shaun the Dead, because there's Queen in that. I mean, that's classic rock, so that can fall under that. Freddy vs. Jason, the soundtrack was released on Roadrunner Records and was just completely metal. I mean, you had Slipknot, Murder Dolls, Il Nino, Killswitch Engage, Lamb of God, all these different metal bands on it. I mean, it all stems back to the thing that they go hand in hand. To a heavy metal fan, that probably makes horror less scary, because I think it was Phil H. Anselmo said that if you try and scare someone, don't use horror in your soundtrack, which is a good point to a horror fan, but to a normal fan it might scare them. I don't know, because I'm not. I mean, there's blatant references in songs, because like Creeping Death by Metallica, King Diamond, like even Diamond Head with Am I Evil, it all stems back to trying to scare people, which is why heavy metal and horror do go hand in hand, despite what some people say.